Well, the CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority is in Trinidad for 5 days, commencing Sunday, 25th March. So we're here to talk about Grenada's new attractions and the reasons travelers from Trinidad and Tobago would love to discover Grenada. And it's just 30 minutes away. Joining us is Marketing Manager Francine Stewart, and we also have Marketing Executive Shanae St. Bernard. Ladies, welcome.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having us.
So we're here. Thank you so much for being here, and it's a pleasure to have you from our sister isle, basically, our second sister isle, Grenada. And we're talking about tourism. We're talking about travel. It's something that we here in Trinidad and Tobago love to do because of our many public holidays and our long weekends, and I'm sure you are very familiar with that.
Yes.
So what attractions do we have in Grenada that normally would attract us here in Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, as you said, Grenada is very close to Trinidad. It's only 30 minutes away, so the proximity, it's a good hop, skip, and a jump, for the many public holidays you have. It is a known fact that you have the most public holidays in the Caribbean, and because of that, you take long weekend vacations. So in terms of attractions, we don't just have the beaches that you want to come and sit and relax on, but we have hiking, so we have many waterfalls that you can hike to. We have dune buggy rides, we have, you can go and go to all the attraction in terms of our nutmeg processing station. You can learn all about our chocolates. We now have 4 chocolate factories that you can visit and learn how we grow our cocoa, our organic cocoa, and you can do a bean to bar tour where you learn exactly the stages of how the cocoa is grown and how it becomes an organic pure chocolate bar that is simply delicious. The 4 chocolate factories do not compete with each other, so you have to just visit each one to get a sample of the different tastes of the chocolate that we have. We have high wire canopy. You can go to do tours there, so just a lot to do.
Wow, that sounds exciting. And Miss St. Bernard, Trinis, we love music. We love to enjoy festivals, and I understand that you have a music festival.
Yes, we have our Grenada Music Festival, and that happens in April. It's from the 13th to the 15th this year, and we have 3 different categories, so every night is a different night. We also have the Caracou Maroon Festival, so it's more like a big drum and string band festival as well. So with Caracou, you get more of the cultural side of the music.
And you also have several others. I understand there's a Grenada Spice Mas.
Yes, well, of course, our Spice Mas happens in August every year. It's the second Monday in August. And, it begins with Juve with our most prized Jab Jab band in the mornings. And then we have our typical Monday fancy band. And, of course, Monday night, we have our Monday night Mass, which is something a little different because I don't think Trinidad really does Monday night Mass. And of course, the regular Tuesday, we go with our fancy band on the road again, so.
A lot to look forward to. And these events are all year round.
Yes. Yeah. We want Trinidadians. I learned a new word since I've been here, Trin-Begonians.
Yeah.
So, it's a year-round destination. From in the beginning of the year, between January and February, we have our nautical events. We refer to them as nauticals, everything on the water, from our fishing tournament. A lot of Trinidadians come down with their boats for the fishing tournament. Heavily supported by Trinidadians. We are most grateful. Our sailing and then our workboat regatta. So it's at the beginning of the year, and then Shanae spoke about our music festival. We also have a track and field event, huge track and field event where named Olympians come to compete, on an island. And it's easy to see an Olympian in Grenada. So just right through the year, you can come visit and enjoy yourself.
What events are planned for the month of June?
June is really a down month. It's a lead up to Carnival. So in June, when you come, you can get, it's similar to, when you have your Carnival, in January, there'll be a lot going on relating up to February or March, depending on your Carnival. So June really is that month where there's a lot of parties happening, and you can just feel the vibes coming up for July, which is now the culmination of our Carnival in the second week of August.
Okay, the director said he'll be paying a visit in June, so you could probably look out for him. He's a real party guy. Also, beaches, hiking, those are some of the things that we can look forward to.
Yes, you can, and it's just, you know, we're a small destination. So anywhere you can wake up in the morning, go on the beach, and then within a half an hour you can be at a waterfall in the north of the island, you know. We also have from March to August, the leatherback turtles come up to lay their eggs. So that is an interesting activity you can do in the evening time. It's on the north of the island on the beaches. And you just go up and it's very easy to book. It's becoming a huge attraction for the people who are interested in the environment.
So for the upcoming Mass, how similar is it to ours here in Trinidad and Tobago?
It's very similar in some ways, but on a smaller scale. So what we have found is that Trinidadians love it because you have yours at the beginning of the year. 6 months later, you can come and have another sample, right? But it's a lot smaller. So it's a more intimate affair. It's not the thousands of persons on the streets. And of course, as Shania mentioned, we have our Monday night Mass, which is something different.
Yes.
And, you know, the cultures are very similar. And that's why we like Trinidadians and Grenadians. There's a lot of history and background. Every other Trinidadian you meet has a Grenada aunt or cousin. Or so, you know, when you come over, you can have a good time because you can relate to that culture.
And as it pertains to food, a very, very huge aspect.
Yes.
What are some of the foods that we can look forward to?
Well, of course, Grenada. Our brand is pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean. So we're known for our many spices, and nutmeg being one of the biggest ones.
Yes.
So we're the second producer of nutmeg in the world, aside from Indonesia. So culinary is big for us. Oilan, which is our national dish. It's a one-pot affair, you know, and it's all your cured meats and, of course, your callaloo. You know, breadfruits. Yeah. We're very, very big on our foods, you know, but we have very similar. We do our curries as well, you know, so food we love to eat.
Yes.
I see you smile at curry.
Yes.
Okay, now how affordable are trips to Grenada?
Fairly affordable. I can, you know, airfare between Trinidad and Grenada can range anywhere from $200 to $300 US. You know, so we're a prize destination, so we feel that, you know, it's value for money.
And in terms of accommodations, are they affordable accommodations,
yes.
hotels and that sort of
thing? We have something for everyone. We have your bed and breakfast, we have your cottages, we have your 5-star luxury resorts, you know, we have your mid-range ones, we have the ones that has the self-efficient units. We have villas, you know, so, and we have a wide range of Airbnb listings. I want to also know that a lot of the hoteliers came with us. Of course, we have Grenada Beach. So we had Spice Island Beach Resort here with us, which is the only 5-star diamond resort in the Caribbean, family-owned. We had Koyaba here with us. We had True Blue Bay Resort here with us. So they all came to talk to travel agents and the media to talk about, you know, the different accommodations we have.
That sounds wonderful. And you also have a lot of guided tours.
Yes, yes. So we have, we're a bespoke island. So there's a lot of, we have walking tours, we have guided tours, you can book a tour through any tour company. And if it's not something that you want to do, then you can just say which ones you want to go to and they will tailor it to suit.
Great. And Ms. St. Bernard, as it pertains to crime, that is a concern of many people.
Yes.
How is the crime situation in Grenada?
The crime situation in Grenada is pretty much non-existent. We are a very safe island. So that's one thing that Trinidadians don't have to worry about when they come to Grenada, the crime rates.
All right. So what are the steps? So someone looking on, if the director upstairs is very, very interested,
yes.
What are the steps he can take?
Yes. Well, you can always go to your favorite travel agent here in Grenada and Trinidad. Sorry, you can tell I'm ready to go back to home, right? I'm talking all about it and excited. You can book through your favorite travel agent here. We hosted 2 sets of them in Port of Spain and San Fernando over the last couple of days. They are very familiar with Grenada. So that's one option. Or you could go to our website, www.pogrenada.com, and see the different hotels we have. All their contacts are there and you can book them. So those are the 2 main ways that you can get more information as to how to book.
All right. And Ms. St. Bernard, closing comments. What would you like to say to those who they're probably looking at the calendar and thinking, okay, this probably is a week that I'll be off. Grenada, is it?
Yes. Well, Grenada is a year-round destination. So anytime during the year, there's always something to do or there's some reason to come. So definitely book it. you know, you have some free time. We're only a 30-minute flight away. It's not that far. It's easy. It's faster to get to Grenada than some places in Trinidad, we've heard. Yes, so there's no excuses.
You know, as you know, just go to our website, www.puregrenada.com.
Great. And the people, the hospitality.
Can't you tell?
We are very friendly.
Good one.
Grenadians are very happy and easygoing persons, yeah?
The cameraman is blushing there. I think he shares those sentiments.
Yes, we get along very well, but we are known to be very easygoing, and most people who come say it's so easy to just have a good time. And I must say, I have seen Trinidadians, you know, walking the side. They feel so free, and it's, you know, it's just and it's so close, you know, so they can come over and just free up.
Free up. Ladies, certainly a pleasure chatting with you. You just
thank you for having us.
You've set the tone for vacation mode right here on CTV and Talk City 91.1 FM. So we'd like to thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I see she has a gift here for me. So thank you so
A
much.
bit of
Very
goodies for you.
hospitable goodies.
Yep.
I'll consider sharing her this.
Yes,
I'll
so
think about
enjoy
it.
it. And
Thank
I
you
hope
very
to see
much.
you in Grenada soon.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
You're
ladies.
welcome.
Thank you.
All right.